If you have a Kennedy half-dollar coin from 1977, you definitely want to watch this whole video. I'm going to show you what can make these coins rare and valuable. Now, some of these things you can look for on other coins like pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and so on that can also give those coins value. So first up are a couple obvious type of mint errors. These are known as clipped coins. Now, believe it or not, a clipped mint error can actually add value to your coin. So this one is a very large example. Large clip here. The coin sold for over $100 at auction. This next coin here actually has 3 clips. So it's going to be triple curved clips. You see 1, you see 2, and you see 3. 3 clips. This coin sold for around $50 at auction. Also, the grade or the condition of the coin can affect the value as well. Like this next coin that sold for over $2,100 at auction. Now, it's actually very common to have a 1977 Kennedy half-dollar coin. But if you have this coin and it grades at a mint state 67 plus, that's what increases the value. If there's only 1, 2, or a handful or less that exist at this particular grade, then top coin collectors will pay a premium to have that top graded coin in their collection. So over $2,000 for that coin. But if you compare it to the same exact coin, just 1 grade lower, a mint state 66. By the way, this is the D mint mark. You will see that D mint mark right between the 9 and the 7 of the 1977 date, right below Kennedy himself. All right, so we go from a 67 plus grade, over $2,000, to a 66 grade. This coin only sold for around $30 at auction. So 1 grade can make a tremendous difference in values there. Now, also something you want to look for on all of your 1977 Kennedy half dollars, guys. This is very important. You're going to need a coin loop or a coin microscope, which I have available at the link in the comments below this video. What you want to look for is doubling on the word trust. All right, very, very visible doubling can be seen on the 1977 doubled die Kennedy half dollar. Now, this is also the D mint mark. That just means that the coin was minted at the Denver Mint. Now, you can see this coin's pretty beat up. It's in bad condition. It's only graded at a 53. It's very normal to have this coin at this condition. It's not valuable, but if you find one with the double die like this, then that's what adds value. This coin sold for around $70 at auction, but they can go up in value depending on the grade, and when you sell the coin will also determine the value as well. This coin graded at a mint state 62 also has that double die obverse, sold for over $70 at auction. Now, if we bump it up to a mint state 63, this coin also has the double die obverse DDO, which you can see on the coin slab. That trust is doubled. This coin sold for around $130 at auction. So the grade or the condition will also increase the value a lot of times. Free silver coin giveaways every Tuesday and Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time, only on the Whatnot app. No catch, guys. Free silver giveaways. Plus, you get the $15 credit to spend on the Whatnot app. You can purchase any product from any seller and use your $15 credit today. Download the Whatnot app at the link in the comments below or scan the QR code on the screen. All right, next up, very obvious clipped planchet, and it has a broad strike, which you can see around the rim of the coin. This coin sold for around $170 at auction. Now, in 1977, we also have the no mint mark, so you will not see that D mint mark there. That means that this coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. Now, this is a very high grade for this particular coin as well, a mint state 66 plus, and that's why this coin sold for $630 at auction. But if you bump it down just 1 grade to a mint state 65, this coin only sold for around $10 at auction. So it's very, very risky grading modern coins like this unless you have like an incredible eye for grading and you're very confident that you're going to get a top grade, or you have a really good chance of getting a top grade. But if you don't, in a case like this, because these coins are so common, 1 grade could just cost you a bunch of money, you know? You could pay like $25 or $30 to get this coin graded, and then you lose money on it because it didn't get that high grade. So that's the risk you kind of take with modern common coins like that. Now, this is also something you want to look for as well. You can look for this on dimes, quarters, and other coins also. 1977 Kennedy half dollar looks normal on the reverse, but as we flip the coin over, it looks copper. It's got that copper color to it, and that is actually the inner copper layer of the coin. So you know, obviously in 1977, they were not making silver half dollars. They stopped making, you know, those silver half dollars in 1964. Now, there are some other silvers like proofs and, you know, bicentennials and things like that. But for 1977, they did not make a silver half dollar. And what we have here is the outer obverse clad layer is missing. So we have the clad layer on the reverse of the coin, but it's missing here on the obverse. That's why we see the inner copper core of the coin. These can be really valuable coins. This half dollar sold for over $500 at auction. Not too bad for an old half dollar. Something you always want to look for on just about any date of Kennedy half dollars is where you're missing the FG initials. No FG initials. That will be on the reverse right by the eagle there. So always look for that because it can add a little bit of value. Sometimes it's not significant. It just really depends on you know, the coin you have, the grade, and things like that. Now, I told you guys, in 1977, they did not make silver half dollars. However, this coin is actually silver. So in 1976, for the bicentennial half dollars, they did make some of those in 40% silver. Now, this 1977 Kennedy half dollar design was accidentally struck onto one of those 40% silver planchets that they used the year prior. So that is a huge, huge mistake, and that's why the coin sold for over $5,000. Now keep in mind, in 1977, you also have the proof coin sets that are released each year, so you will have that for 77 as well. This will be the S Mint mark, the San Francisco minted Kennedy half dollar. Proof coins are much more shinier. They have that mirror-like finish. They're much more detailed because the way that they are struck in comparison to, you know, regular business strike coins that you will typically use in pocket change or get from the bank in circulation. Now, this is a perfectly graded proof coin, Proof 70 Deep Cameo. Now, this coin sold for around $90 at auction. All right, if it's at a 69, not much value there. So one grade lower, you just wouldn't have much value for that. But at a perfect grade, that's where the value is at, around $90. Now that could fluctuate. Some may sell for 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. It just depends on when you sell the coin. Now here is a 1977 S Mint mark proof that has been triple struck. So struck 3 different times. I think the error kind of speaks for itself. This coin sold for over $1,900 at auction, nearly a $2,000 coin. So guys, don't forget, hit those links in the comments below. Get your free $15 Whatnot credit today, guys. We are doing gold giveaways, silver giveaways all the time, only on the Whatnot app. It's the only place I auction off coins. So feel free to hit that link in the comments below. You guys don't even have to purchase anything, and you guys can enter those giveaways as long as you guys are watching on the Whatnot app. Link in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out the videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.